What's up, YouTube? Okay, I'm going to be redeeming the Regigigas and Heatran, both on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Just giving you a quick little reminder if you haven't got yours yet, and some general information on the event, and some movesets for Regigigas and Heatran. Right, so this event is available until March 24. Now, for people in the Europe and Oceania region, this is available via the mystery gift, so you just got to connect to the internet. Very easy. You don't need to go into a store and get a code or anything. Also, I will be providing some Dialga and Palkia codes. These ones are unredeemed. I put them in there so the first people that get them can have them. Let me know if you did get them in the comment section. I've just scattered them all throughout the video. I'm not going to tell you where they are either. Right, so for Regigigas, you need to have Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Ultra Sun. The only real difference between Sun and Ultra Sun is in Sun, the level is 60, and Ultra Sun, the level is 100. Now, Heatran obviously is Moon, and that's on Ultra Moon as well, so you can get it on both versions. Just the level difference is basically the only difference. Also, to get this distributed in NA, you need to be signed up for the Pokemon Trainer Club newsletter. So I didn't do that myself personally, but I don't need to because I'm in Oceania, obviously, which is Australia. So if you want to get yours, you'll need to go through there. That's about it for getting the information about getting the events, and let's have a look at this. Oh, I've still got my Palkia from last time because I forgot the soft reset for it as well. So I just left it. I kind of do them like all in a row. Like I remember last time I did like 5 or 6 in a row. I got the first like nature I wanted, then saved, and yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at this beautiful beast. I love Regigigas. It's definitely one of my favorite legendary Pokemon. So, the Regigigas, obviously it's in a Cherish Ball because it's an event. Comes a Crush Grip, Drain Punch, which is nice on it, Zen Headbutt, and, Heavy Slam. Man, Heavy Slam. So we've got the OT as 2018 Legends, and, there's a little code for you. But we've got Lax Nature. I'm obviously going to soft reset for a better one. Now, also, they all come with the gold bottle cap too, which is nice, and obviously the classic ribbon. It comes with there as well. Yeah, I'll be definitely soft resetting. Probably, I might go for I don't know, I might go for a more offensive one or a tanky one. I'm not sure. I have to decide what nature I want to do. Anyway, so that's it for the Regigigas. Let's go on to Mystery Gift on my Pokemon Ultra Moon game. Man, I need to complete the Pokedex on this game. I've done it on a few games, but not all of them. So, as I said, for the Heatran, same thing. You want to, obviously for Oceania and Europe, you want to connect to the Wi-Fi. Unfortunately, like, I don't know why they did it like they split it up like that. I think it'd just be easier if it was just everyone connect to the Wi-Fi. So, like, 1 month it could be a card, and then 1 month was Wi-Fi. At least that's easier. Just keep it, like, consistent. Anyway, so here is the Heatran. So, obviously, you like, one version, you can only get one Pokemon, right? So, if you've got 2 different games, you can get each, like, one of each. So, I think they're just, trying to give the legendaries out. So you can get, for the Ultra Wormhole and stuff. So there we go. There's the Heatran, and I'm going to obviously reset for a much better nature than the one I'll probably get. So for Heatran, I don't think I actually redeemed the Dialga on this game either. Okay. So there's a Dialga, obviously. So there's as I said, there's a couple more codes. Now there wasn't. I don't think this. I'm very sure there's no actual physical codes for Heatran and Regigigas, depending on the region. There could be. I haven't come across any yet. I am trying to find some. Working those corners for that, but not sure at the moment. There's an amazing little Fennekin for you. So we have the Heatran here. So it's got Magnet Storm, Heat Wave, Earth Power, and Flash Cannon. It's got the gold bottle cap. Quirky nature is just unbelievable. We couldn't hope for a better nature. And obviously the OT is 2018 Legends as well. And yeah, that's how to get both of these Pokemon. And let's do some movesets on them. I'd be interested. Let's start with Heatran. So Heatran is very bulky itself. It's got some nice offense and nice special attack. Let's go for an offensive one. So we're going to go like max special attack and max speed. Its speed isn't actually all that good. So you could run something like... let's have a look at its special moves. Like Fire Blast is nice on it. Flash Cannon, they're decent like stab moves there. You could also give it something like... you could give it Earth Power if you want, or Dragon Pulse. There's some other good options to put on it too. Now it also... You could more of an offensive one. So I'd say those moves would be the best offensive like coverage type moves if you want it on there. You could also put like Fire MZ on it to like just fire off like a really powerful Fire Blaster that would really hurt. So that could be like a special one. Or if you want to run like a Choice Scarf on it so it actually outspeeds some things, you could do that too. So that could work for like a physical one. Now you can run like a more of a bulky one too, like a stealth rocket that could work really nicely, like like max health, like looking at defenses. Also a nice item on it is also Shuka Berry that could work rather nicely on it too. It's got that big ground weakness. But yeah, it definitely work as a nice stealth rock user too. It even gets like Will-O-Wisp substitute. They're very handy moves on it too. And you could just give it a couple like stealth rocket or a couple of like offensive moves like Fire Blast, Flash Cannon that could work too, Earth Power, and even just stealth rocks that could work. If you're really ballsy, you could go for Ancient Power and try and get a boost. That could be a fun set to try and have a go for. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at its amazing physical move pool. So the best stabber I think it gets is it's Fire Fang, guys. Fire Fang Heatran. Okay, here we go. So let's make a choice band one. So we got max health, max attack. We got Adamant Nature at level 100, which gives us 306 attack. So we got Fire Fang. Now, if you want to make it faster, you could give it Flame Charge at less damage cost, I guess. It's also got Iron Head, which is nice if you could outspeed some stuff. So you go for some Iron Head Flinch. It's also got it's got Stone Edge, so that's not too bad, and it's got the Mighty Rock Smash. But it's got stuff like Payback too. It's also got Earthquake, so it's got some okay physical moves. It just probably doesn't have the it's probably outclassed by its special attack and just better other rolls and things like that. But it does have some cool physical move, which is nice. I'm just trying to think of something else. You could run like a real bulky one too, like a Rest Sleep Classic PIMPNITE Rest Sleep Talker with Toxic. That could work. This is a set that I like. How it's got Magma Storm, right? I like the Magma Storm Rest Sleep Talk Toxic set. It works very nicely. You could either run max health, max defense, or max health, max special defense. It's just a bulky trapping set. Works very nicely. And I love trapping mons. They're so cool. So trolly as well. That's about it for Heatran, and let's have a look at Regigigas. So Regigigas, man, just on paper it looks really good, but obviously its ability definitely is not good for it. But if you can get out of that slow start, it might be able to do some amazing damage. So most people run like a max attack, max speed one, and they have like Thunder Wave to try and like starve off the slow start. You could also run I like running Dizzy Punch on it. Sometimes you could run get Parafusion going, or you could run Confuse. Like most people run Thunder Wave, Confuse Ray to stall out the slow start, and then they start using Return and that kind of thing. And probably the other move I'd say they would use would be Knockoff on a more standard set. So like T-Wave, Confuse Ray, Return, Knockoff, something like that. I'd say that'd be quite a more standard set for Regigigas. I've run like a really nice bulky one. I ran like a max health. I ran max defense on it, and I also gave it Assault Vest to make it like super bulky. Now I gave it Drain Punch, Power Up Punch, Dizzy Punch. Also that's for stab, and also a chance of confusion. And I also have a knockoff as well. Very bulky. Drain Punch is getting your health back, so the idea is to get up as many power-up punches as possible, and then you could, get your health back with Drain Punch and just sort of like stall the opponent out until you get like your slow start going away. However, that set would, that's not that's like a 6th gen, because obviously power-up punch you can't get anymore in this gen, which nerfed a lot of Pokemon. But that's just an idea if you can go to Regigigas on like an earlier game. But having a look at its other moves, the cool thing is you can run like a special set too. I've run this lots of times too. It's got some actually amazing special moves, and it's not obviously slow start doesn't affect it, right? Because that's for attack, not special attack. So you can give it it's amazing special move pool, guys. You can give it like Thunder. It's even got like it's got Hyper Beam, people. Choice Specs Hyper Beam. I know you want to try that. Choice Specs Hyper Beam. Modest Nature Regigigas. So you can fire lasers. It's also got Focus Miss. It's got Earth Power. If you're lucky enough to have one in 4th gen, it's got Ancient Power as well. So That's pretty cool. But that's just a little basic rundown on some sets I'd run on Regigigas and Heatran. Probably some like different ones to the normal ones. And I hope you guys just at least remind you, and a couple of people got some codes. I wish I could give more out, but I've only got like a certain amount. But hoping in the upcoming events, right, they just do it as a physical code or just do it as a Wi-Fi there, because it's for everyone. Because it's a little bit frustrating at being like one thing for the other and like one thing for another place. In my personal opinion, anyway. I should actually have another video up later on after this. There's also another video beyond the shiny poi pile. I've managed to get that one as well, so I'll give you a little showcase of that. All right, people, that's about it. Peace out.